Hello, everyone. Welcome to the StreamVoid podcast, episode 64.
Wow.
It is Sunday, January the 2nd.
Yes.
2022.
Wow.
We've done
New
it. We made
year.
it through 2021.
Barely.
What a terrible year.
Yep. Agreed. 2 years in a row.
2 years in a row. It's a terrible year. 2021 was worse for me, though.
Yeah.
If you are listening to this on the podcast things, it is Wednesday. Hello. Hello, you non-live people. Welcome. If you want to support the show, patreon.com/StreamVoidPod. Throw some money at the screen. I am Mikey T, and of course, across from me is KurbStomped.
Hello.
You can find us everywhere under our names.
Yes.
KurbStomped.com. MikeyT33, not .com.
Nope.
No, too lazy. Too lazy.
Too lazy.
Too lazy. This is a show about life and video games and everything in between. So it's an all-encompassing show, really.
Yes.
You can listen to it and you can learn everything about everything because we talk about everything.
Sure.
We have both been off work for the past 2 weeks.
Yes.
So I won't even bother asking you about how your work week
been
was.
more than 2 weeks for me.
It's been more than 2 weeks for you.
Yeah.
Well, you've been doing all this time. I know, but tell the people out there.
What have I been doing this whole time? Just streaming like a mad lad.
Yes.
In the month of December, I streamed on Twitch 200 hours and 59 minutes.
Beautiful.
Is a lot.
That is a lot.
I mean, it's like full-time hours, I guess, basically.
Yeah.
A little more, 50 hours a week. But yeah, it was basically just that. And it went well. It was good.
Nice.
Lots of Minecraft. Just do it all day, every day. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Had a good time doing it. Did a lot of building. Yeah. It's sad that it's over now.
Yeah. We both go back to work tomorrow.
I go back to work on Tuesday.
Oh,
but
well.
yeah, I know. I have one more day. So, yeah, exactly. It's going to be sad. When I go back to work on Tuesday, though, I have a slightly different, slightly different job for a while anyways. The owner wants me to like learn everything about the way our system works for inventory and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Because right now it's just one woman who knows. She like if she was to not show up, it would be just like, what? Because she does everything, right?
Yeah.
So he's like, I want you to learn it all. So I'm going to be doing that, learning how it goes, everything, blah, blah, blah. And then I'll go back to my regular job once that's done, basically. So unfortunately, that also means that I have to move offices. So I'm in the office with her. And I don't know. We'll see how it goes anyways. I told him when he's like, I want you to learn it all and blah. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Cool. But like, I just said like, and everyone that's ever worked for her has quit. So like no one has stayed working with her. And he's like, I think she's better now. So I was like, all right, whatever. You want me to go in there? I'll try it out and see. So we'll see what happens anyways.
Yeah.
But the other thing too is he only wants me to do that for 3 days, like learning that, and then do other things for the other 2 days. But there's nothing else to do for those other 2 days for the beginning of the year. So he was like, well, if you just want to work part-time for a while. And I was just like, I don't know, we'll see. And I'm like, maybe I will. Maybe I will do that.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I haven't paid rent.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Day late and a dollar short.
Day late and a dollar short.
That'll be okay.
Yeah. Let me do that while I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. So we'll see anyways. So I might just do that work part-time and then just try to do this streaming thing, etc., etc. But that's basically been my December. I didn't do anything for Christmas. Like I got, my cousin wanted me to go to her house at, their lake house for Christmas. And I was like, I don't know. A day or two of that might be okay. But like, I don't know. 5 days of this, I don't know if that's something I really want to do. And I just stayed home, streamed Christmas Day, streamed Christmas Eve, streamed Boxing Day, streamed New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, like all the days.
All
just
the days.
Yeah. It was a fun time.
Nice.
I can't complain about it.
Nice.
I can do it. I can do it. I just can't afford to do it. I could definitely stream all day, every day.
Yeah.
Not a problem. Definitely not a problem. So.
Yes.
Other than that, yeah, nothing else too much.
Nice.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess I did go to the hospital on Boxing Day.
Did you?
Yeah. I forgot about that part too. Yeah, like Christmas night, I kept waking up all through the night and it just was like nothing wrong with me or whatever. I just was like, why do I keep waking up? And then at like 6 in the morning, I woke up and I was just like, oh, I must have hurt my back sleeping because I'm like, oh, my back is so sore. But then I was like, wait, it's not my back. It's something else. And it just was getting worse and worse and worse. So finally, I just was like, I cannot handle this anymore. So I just like went to my roommate and I'm like, I woke him up. I'm like, can you take me to the hospital? And he's like, yeah. So I go up to the hospital. I'm like, I don't know if people just decided not to get injured or hurt on like Boxing Day. By the way, to everybody, Boxing Day is the day after Christmas in Canada. But there was nobody in the waiting room. There's one drunk guy passed out in the waiting room. So I go in and they're like, what's the problem? And I told them, they're like, okay, go down here, register. So I go over there. And by the time I got to the hospital, I was feeling much better, but whatever. So they're like, okay, go down here. And then they're like, okay, go down there and wait for the doctor. And I get to the second waiting room, nobody there. So I'm waiting there for like a minute and then they bring me in and I go sit on the bed for a little bit. And then the doctor comes over. I tell him what my problems are. He's like, oh, it sounds like you have a kidney stone. We'll send you for a CT scan. So then they send me down to the waiting room for the CT scan. Nobody there. I get my CT scan. I walk back and he's like, yeah, you got a kidney stone. It's like, oh, sweet. Cool.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So he's like, yeah, it's like 5 millimeters. So you'll pass it eventually. So I was like, oh, that's cool. But I don't know, like, it hasn't bothered me since. So, but it's not like I just all of a sudden one day developed a 5 millimeter kidney stone.
Yeah.
It's obviously been there for a while, right?
It's been coming.
But then I was thinking back to like, well over 10 years ago. I remember one day, like, oh man, this was probably like 15 years ago. I remember I was at my mom's house and I was in the bathroom and all of a sudden I just was like, I'm going to die. Like, oh my God, I have such incredible pain. And I was like literally on my way to walking to be like, we have to go to the hospital. And it just stopped. And I was like, I wonder if that was like a little flare up of it back then. Like I've had it this long, right?
It could be.
Could be, right? So anyways, he was like, well, I put in a referral to a urologist and, you know, if you don't pass it, they'll do something, I guess, blast it with sound to break it up or whatever they do. He's like, here's a prescription for some painkillers. So yeah, okay, whatever. And then, so I had the prescription and I waited a couple days because I'm not gonna, I don't need them or whatever. So I went to the pharmacy and I was like, here's my prescription. Can I get this filled? And she's, oh, it's going to be like 5 hours or whatever. And I was like, okay, I'll come back tomorrow. And she's like, give me this weirdest look on her face. Like, what? So I'm like, yeah, I'll just get it about the same time tomorrow. She's like, tomorrow? Really? And I'm just like,
yeah, I ain't walking back here.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, I'm not waiting around.
It's negative 26 degrees out.
Yeah, it's like freezing. I'm like, yeah, I'm not waiting around for it. And she's just like so weirded out by this, right? And I'm just like, whatever. So she finally is like, you know, taking my information. I'm like, yeah, I just have a kidney stone and it's not hurting right now. Oh, okay. She's like, usually when people come with a prescription of pain medication from the hospital, they want it right now. And I was like, no, I'm fine. So
that's funny.
Yeah. So the old 5 millimeter boy. But since then, I
hasn't been moving around.
No, I haven't felt anything.
Huh.
It's been fine.
Drink more water.
I do, sort of. But like, isn't like a kidney stone like a calcium buildup?
Yeah, well, drink more water, help you pee more, help you pass it faster.
Yeah, but like it doesn't hurt if I don't pass it. If I don't pass it, it doesn't hurt.
That's true.
So yeah. Anyways, we'll see what happens. But yeah, it was interesting. And then like I literally was like out of the hospital in like an hour.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Crazy.
Wow.
Nobody there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was crazy. Like the last time I was there for when I crashed my bike, I was there for 5 hours before I got in to have the x-ray. And then it was like another whatever hour waiting to them to tell me like I didn't have a broken rib. So it's crazy stuff anyways.
I don't think we had a podcast after my birthday.
Did we? I don't know. I think the last one was on the 16th or something like that.
Okay, so we did. No.
Or I can't remember exactly.
That one
but...
came out after my birthday.
Okay.
I think.
Alrighty.
Let me look.
Well, I mean, you can always just tell whatever story again that you want to tell.
I went to the hospital on my birthday.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause
No, we didn't have a podcast after this, I don't think.
We didn't? No, I didn't think so. I sliced open my finger while cleaning a food processing blade.
Oh, my
Just
gosh.
slipped out of my hand, gashed it real deep, straight to the bone.
Ouch.
On my index finger on my left hand.
Ouch.
So I had to go up there to the hospital and get stitches, for sure.
Oh, man.
It took 3 hours before I was even able to see triage.
Wow.
And then another 5 hours in the second waiting room, waiting for nurses and doctors to get
crazy,
get good.
Not kidding.
And then I was in there. Just oh man, my phone died. Both my phones died. I was
Boring.
like, oh my god, it was so bad. I finally got in there, and she's like, "Yep, you need stitches."
I know this.
Yeah. So when they do stitches, they cram the freezing right into your finger, like right at the knuckle, the first knuckle, and it hurts like nothing else. Like the pinch, it's like, you know, when you go to the dentist and they're like, slight pinch. Well, it's like 300 times worse than that.
I didn't have that when I got stitches on my hand, but I didn't. What finger? You got your index finger?
The index finger.
Mine was on my pinky. Yeah.
So they crammed it right into the knuckle. I still got like a little scar there from where they put it in.
Maybe whoever did it was bad at it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. And we waited there. I was waiting. I could still feel like my fingertip. And she's like, well, we can't have that happen. So she grabbed it, grabbed my finger, started jamming the needle into the wound to freeze it up. I was like, my God, that hurt so much.
I think she's just bad at her job.
And it ended up being 4 stitches.
Oh my God.
But like the freezing didn't freeze my finger that much.
I think she just was bad at it.
It could be.
Because like when I cut my pinky finger, I got one shot. So the first thing was like the doctor's like, "Oh yeah, you really did a number there. Let's stitch it up." And I was like, are you going to freeze it or anything? It's like, "Oh yeah, we should do that." So he did the little jab, didn't hurt, didn't feel it, but my whole finger was numb, and I could tell because like when I looked at it, like the blood just was like squirting out of it. And the doctor was just, when I told him, I'm like, yeah, blood was squirting out of it. He's like, okay, that's whatever, no big deal. And then like he lifted it up and it squirted out. He's like, oh, and I was like, what's going on? He's like, oh, it's all numbed. So like there's no pressure from anything holding the blood in. So it's just
oozing out of there.
Yeah, basically. So, it sounds like they just did a bad job.
Yeah, it could be. I could still like the bottom of my finger was nice and numb, but the top still wasn't, even though there was like a whole syringe of like the freezing, whatever it is they use.
Probably squirted it right into the bone.
Yeah, it could be. And so the first stitch didn't feel because it was at the bottom. Second stitch didn't feel. Third stitch felt that go in.
Oh yeah.
It didn't hurt that much. It was still pretty numb. Fourth stitch though, that was right at the top of the finger. Yeah. You could feel the entire thing, the whole thing go through. I was like, ooh.
That's brutal, dude. That's not good.
Yeah, she's healed up now.
That's good.
That was my birthday.
So like you cut it on the blade of a food processor? Were you like, was it like, oh, I'm dropping it, let me snatch it out of the air?
No, I was cleaning it.
Yeah.
And it just slipped out of my hand when I was cleaning it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how.
Okay.
I don't know how.
That's brutal, dude.
Yeah, almost 8 hours in the hospital on my birthday. What a good time.
Yeah, no kidding. I saw that you said your phone was dying on Discord, so I sent a message on Discord like, hey, I can bring you a battery, but your phone must have died.
Probably. I was conserving it, yeah.
I could have brought one up for you.
Yeah, I got like 2, 3 here. I was like,
I had mine at home, so
yeah.
I was ready to go, but I never heard back, so I was like, well, I don't know where to find you, so I'm not going to just go to the hospital and, hello?
There's so much construction going on at the hospital, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had to park down and like pay parking because there was no parking at Emerge because there were so many people.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, I wonder why like it was so dead when I went there.
I don't know.
Just everybody stayed home for Christmas.
I guess so.
When I was waiting there, like an old guy came in. When I was waiting for my ride, I mean, an old guy came in, and then another guy from like the States came in. And I was overhearing what they were saying, and it sounded like he was saying he was having a midlife crisis. And I just was like, why are you at the hospital then? And like, it's not like just because you're in Canada, it's not free for you, buddy. You're still gonna get a bill.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, How much did it cost for you guys stitch?
Nothing.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, weird, eh?
That's
we went to the
crazy.
hospital, stayed there for 8 hours, got stitches in the emergency room, 4 stitches, freezing, paid $0.
I went there. I got they injected me with something. They said it was a anti-inflammatory. I don't know what it was. I got that. I got the CT scan. Did I say CAT scan? The CT scan and the prescription. And the only thing I paid for was the prescription.
Wow.
$16.
Wow.
No, it's crazy.
I'm pretty sure you would have paid over 100,000.
Yeah, maybe.
For that CT scan.
Baby. I'd be just like, I'll just keep that little baby in me. I'll keep the little.
Nope, not going to the hospital. Forget it. I see a lot of videos of people like getting injured, and then the ambulance shows up and they just run the frig away.
Yeah,
they're like, nope, not paying that bill.
Yeah, exactly.
God, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly. So it was pretty crazy, anyways.
Yes. So my Xmas break,
I
didn't do anything.
No,
it was great.
I
unplugged from social media. Yeah. The only thing I kept up with was daily Snapchats.
Oh God,
that's important. It. Just to keep my streaks going.
Oh yeah, very.
I didn't look at the news. I didn't look at any social media. I didn't do anything. It was fantastic.
Very good.
Days turned into weeks. It was great. Like I don't know anybody else out there, but time just seems to pass by so fast when you're working a 9 to 5 and being constantly busy. Just sitting on the couch, man, that week took forever to go by. It was so good.
Oh, yeah. Lazing about.
Watched a bunch of movies.
Oh, yeah.
I watched Master of the Universe Season 2.
Oh, yeah.
It's so good. It's so good. It's like, it's got anime redemption arcs and stuff like that.
Oh, God.
It's amazing. I'm like, oh, my God, this is so good.
The anime redemption arcs, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
But of course, my schedule went completely off the rails. I started like this whole week. I was going to bed at 4 and getting up at like noon, 2 o'clock.
Oh yeah,
but it was great because I was sleeping so good. I haven't had that good sleep in a year, really, since the last time I took my break.
Yeah, no doubt, eh?
Yeah, man. Getting back on my natural sleep schedule, which is going to bed at 4 a.m. or 6 a.m. and getting up at noon, it just feels so good. I felt so refreshed, so nice. But, of course, it's back to work tomorrow. So I had to reset my schedule.
Yikes.
So Friday night, went live at
midnight. New Year's Eve.
2 to midnight.
Yeah, New Year's Eve.
Yep. And just streamed for 12 hours.
No. It was 12 hours.
Yeah, 12 hours.
Okay, yeah.
I played Apex for like 2 hours before I started streaming. Did the 2-hour DJ stream, and then played Apex with the legend, Lex.
Yeah.
Stayed up with me the entire time so he could fix his schedule as well. And we played Apex ranked until noon.
Oh my God.
It was so fun.
What a nightmare.
It was so fun.
It's a lot of Apexing.
Yeah, by the end of that stream, I was like,
yeah, exactly.
What's going on?
Exactly.
And then I went upstairs, watched some TV, fell asleep on the couch for like an hour.
You're not supposed to do that. That was the whole point of it.
And then I went to bed at 7
a.m.? No, p.m.
p.m. And then I woke up at 11 p.m.
Of course.
And I was like, well, I guess I'm awake.
Yep.
The hell?
Yeah.
So I stayed up until like 3. We watched, we started watching The Silent Sea, which is a Korean space drama horror thing, which is quite fantastic. Anything that's on Netflix that's like Netflix branded Korean stuff is so good. Like this show is pretty good. It's about the Earth being out of water and everyone's water rationed.
Oh, and so
damn!
Everyone has kidney stones.
Yeah, they're trying to find a new source of water, and they found one on the moon.
The moon.
The moon.
Wow. I thought that's where we keep all our cheese stores.
But I won't spoil it for anyone who still wants to watch it because it's really good. And I think if you're into that kind of thing, you should definitely watch it. It's got some of the actors from Squid Game in it. So if you've watched Squid Game,
I sure haven't.
Then you should because it's really good as well.
When am I going to watch a show though?
Squid Game, the Silent Sea. What else is on there that's really good? That's Korean.
Train to Busan.
Oh, Train to Busan. I haven't watched that one yet.
I did watch that.
That one's supposed to be really good too.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
And then I just watched Marvel movies because I love rewatching Marvel movies when I'm just doing nothing. Like, oh yeah, just throwing a Marvel movie, playing punball on the old mobile phone.
Man, oh man.
Roguelike ball shooting adventure. I love it. That's like my game, dude.
No kidding. No kidding. But the Marvel movies, I gotta shake my head at that.
Oh yeah, I love Marvel movies. I just rewatch them. Whatever. We were hoping to go see the new Spider-Man.
Spot
the
Ray
Work
Man.
Boys. We're hoping to go watch D-Box.
Oh yeah. Get water sprayed on you?
Yeah. D-Box matinee.
Oh yeah.
The Sunday matinee, like noon matinee, is like literally the best time to go because it's just devoid of people.
Yeah, exactly.
There's never anybody there. You have choice seats every time.
Yep. It's true. It's definitely true.
Yep.
But you didn't go?
But we didn't end up going. I don't know why. I think it's because COVID.
Oh yeah, probably.
Because we are in the grips of COVID fever right now.
Yeah, they put all the lockdowns back on and stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we're not even allowed to do this face-to-face right now.
Yeah, shit, yeah. It's a late Christmas party. We're allowed 10 people, 2 different households.
I'm pretty sure they put a stop to that just like right before Christmas. They were like, nope.
If they can put a stop to that, they can put a stop from me going to work, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
That'd
I mean, we had, 2,600 new cases over that weekend?
Yeah. I think the new one is not as bad, though, is it? Omicron.
I don't know. I think it's more
contagious, but it's like,
yes.
like got no symptoms really, or less symptoms.
Less symptoms,
or
less
they're less like likely to kill you, I guess.
Could be. I mean, everyone's vaccinated now. Well, a good 80% anyway. 80-something%, 82.
Just a bunch of dumbasses aren't.
Yeah. Have you gotten to get your second or your booster shot yet?
They haven't contacted me or anything. So.
I think you can just go and get it.
Yeah, I guess I could do that. I'll wait. Oh no, I'll just wait till I'm back at work, because then I'll have days off. So I'm sure it'll fuck me up like the other 2 did.
Yeah, it could be.
So I'll get a different brand this time.
A different brand, yes.
Yeah, I don't even remember what I got last time. Pfizer, I think.
Pfizer, probably. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did go to the restaurant for like the first time in forever, basically.
Wow.
Yeah, went to the Mexican restaurant. My cousin wanted to go, so.
The Mexican restaurant.
Well, the newer one that we have here, I don't know what it's called. It's over by the Safeway.
Oh,
it's pretty good.
Yeah,
yeah. Huh. Except it's like authentic. So like I don't know what we use here in North America. I think we use flour tortillas. I think. Yeah. They use corn ones.
Yeah.
I don't like the corn ones as much. No, I prefer the flour ones. And I also had to get no cilantro.
Don't want that soap in your mouth, eh?
No, exactly.
Wow.
It was good though. It was really good, but yeah, I don't like the corn tortillas really.
I don't even know if I've had a corn tortilla.
They're like crumblier.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the flour ones. I don't know. I like the white boy tacos.
White boy taco?
Yeah.
Aren't like hard shell tacos just corn tortillas?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. But that soft taco, that burrito, you need that flour tortilla.
Yeah. Absolutely. The corn ones are fine, but they're not as good.
Yeah.
I don't find.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever had one.
I think you probably have.
I probably have.
Yeah,
I just can't remember.
Think so.
I don't tend to go out for authentic Mexican cuisine. I'm too senior frogified.
Yeah. Well, that's why you like the white flour tortilla. Exactly. So it was good though. Had a nice little meal. So, but it was just like scanning your little thing and show them your vaccination card and your ID and. Wow, it's all serious. Why don't I have to do this to go to the grocery store?
I don't know. It's because you're not taking your mask off in the grocery store.
I guess so.
It still feels weird taking my mask off anywhere. I'm going to the restaurant. I can take my mask off. This feels weird. I gotta. As soon as I'm done eating, I put it back on. It just feels weird now.
It felt real nice to be somewhere I don't have to wear a mask. Can't wait till that's over.
I'm so used to it now. It doesn't even bother me. I was like, okay, mask up, fine.
I just get foggy glasses all the time.
Yeah? You're not pinching your mask tight enough to your nose.
Don't worry about my pinching. It's fine. I've pinched.
I don't have that problem. But I guess I'm always using like one of the blue medical masks.
Yeah.
You've got the
I've got my
the
stupid
cloth mask.
work one and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was yeah. At the hospital trying to figure out where I'm walking to with the foggy ass glasses
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah, that's the only bad part, I think, is that especially when it's like negative 26.
Oh my god.
It keeps your face nice and warm, but then as soon
Yeah.
as you go inside, it's just like your glasses are just done.
Yeah.
You're like, well, I guess I'm just gonna take these off.
Exactly.
For you Americans out there, that's like -4 Fahrenheit.
So that was I've been like haven't been working, but I have been working in a roundabout way. I go and open up this store every morning.
I was wondering why you kept sending me Snapchats
Yeah.
in the morning with
Frozen
your
face.
frozen face. I'm like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Yeah, I would
Like
go
you're
and
off work.
I would go open the store up to let in like the janitor and stuff like that, and then check the website email and stuff like that, see if there's anything that need to be done. And yeah, like one day last week it was -29, but it felt like -39 with the wind chill. And yeah, that was pretty cold. But I was wearing my like parka and I had my snow pants on, so it was not too bad. But like just having the friggin' frozen ass beard and mustache, just like icicles hanging off my face, was pretty interesting. But then I think on like I don't know, Wednesday or something this week, it said it was like -10, but it felt like -19 or something like that. Anyways, I was like, I don't need to wear my snow pants today. I'll just wear the old the jeans with the regular jacket, and that was a big mistake.
Huge mistake.
Yeah. Like when I got home afterwards, my legs were like frozen and like I couldn't feel them. Like I was scratching my leg. I couldn't even tell I was scratching my leg, and they were like cherry red. It was crazy. So I don't recommend that. But like the day before it had been colder and I wore the jeans with the long underwear. Now it was a little too hot. So I was like, okay, today I don't need the long underwear, but no, I did. I definitely did.
Yeah, as soon as it hits -10, I put on the winter pants
Yeah.
and tuck my shirt in for work.
Yeah, exactly. You kind of got to.
Yeah, that's the big next level ticket. Next level trick is tucking your shirt in. If it's cold outside, just tuck your shirt in.
Oh,
You're
yeah?
fine. Oh yeah, you tuck your shirt in, you don't get that draft up your back. If you don't have
I
a tight
guess so.
jacket,
Yeah, you
That's-
don't have a tight jacket, I guess so.
that's the way to do it.
I was literally wearing my parka though, like my red like parka that's like rated to like -50. So it was almost a
Nice.
little too warm. Like by the time I got home, I was like a little sweaty.
You guys sell snowshoes?
Yeah, we do.
Good snowshoes?
No.
Yeah. I kind of wanted to do some snowshoeing this year.
All right, you can just borrow mine.
Yeah?
I have 2 pairs.
I'm trying to get Ripsick to go out snowshoeing.
Oh, I don't have 2 pairs for 2 men.
No.
No. No.
I want him to go out snowshoeing too. I need to get back to content creation.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I just want to do geocaching videos now. So those are
Mhm.
super fun to do.
Mm-hmm.
I actually had a guy from Europe comment on my, I don't know where from Europe, but he was like, oh man, I love this video.
Nice.
I can't do geocaching right now, so it's good to see the other people to go out there and I can live vicariously through them. I'm
Fun.
like, yeah,
Nice.
that's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how to make a video. What I can do to do it. Like what I can do. I've worked on a bunch, but every time I do it, I'm just like, no, I don't like it. So they don't get released.
You got to get something that you like.
It's like I know it's like I said it on stream. I was just like, I know it sounds like unbelievable to anyone, but like it's kind of like I'm a perfectionist with them, and it's just like, no, it didn't work out. It didn't work out, so I can't do it. Like
You
it's
got to
not.
recut it.
It's but it's anyways. It's nothing is clicking, so I don't know what I need to do to get it to be what I want it to be. I
think
just
it's
don't
just-
know.
I think it's just you need to.
Well, I think the problem is I'm too hard on myself. So
Yeah.
the next one I do, I'm gonna actually get someone to look at it before I put it in the garbage can.
Yeah. And I think you need to like, instead of just taking stream stuff,
Yeah.
like do an actual YouTube video.
Yeah.
Like have a plan, have like
Mhm.
this is what I'm gonna do for
Imagine planning.
it. and then put it together like that, especially for Minecraft content. You gotta
Yeah.
do like, okay, this is what we're gonna do, this is the plan today, we're
Yeah.
gonna do this build,
Mm-hmm.
and then you build it.
Yeah.
And I mean that's it's hard to do when you're not on stream, I guess, sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you don't have stream there backing you up, keeping you
Yes.
entertained. and then you just gotta talk to the camera
Yeah.
about what you're doing.
Yeah, like I always watch these videos from other people that do like sit down and make a video, and then they just start talking. I'm just like, God, this is not the way you talk normally. Like as soon as I hear that, I'm like, I can't go from a script or something like that. It's just too inauthentic.
You got to do it off the cuff.
Yeah, it's just like.
Did you watch that video I posted yet in my Discord?
Oh,
the Minecraft where they mine out the end and do all the biomes in the end.
I can't remember if I did or not.
The editing on that video is crazy.
I'll have to check it out.
He goes through and he picks out every single pickaxe hit and just
it's like
strings
chop,
them
chop,
all
chop,
together.
chop,
It's like
Yeah.
It's so cool looking. I love it.
I'll have to check it out later. I don't remember if I did or not, so I'll check her out.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Give you an idea of how to do a lot of editing. I notice a lot more now that I'm editing a lot. I notice a lot more about how people edit and what works out better and what doesn't.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely. Right on.
Yes. So that was our breaks.
Yes.
The last bit of 2021. Welcome 2022.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to make a 2021 update video, and then where my YouTube channel is going in 2022, probably tomorrow.
Ooh, fun.
Yes. Talk about all the bad things that happened in 2021. Hopefully don't trigger anybody.
Exactly.
Should we do Game Club?
Sure.
Do you remember anything about what happened?
Well, I can't remember the chapter number.
I can't remember the chapter number either. I know we're in nowhere, right?
Yeah, we go to like the space port.
Every week
it was.
we do Game Club. Well, we try to do Game Club.
Yes.
If we have time.
Yeah.
Where we play through a chapter of a game and then talk about it on the podcast.
Yeah.
This time, of course, we are playing Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yep.
Which is a Square Enix action combat, heavily story-driven, lots of dialogue.
RPG light.
Game.
Mm-hmm.
And in this chapter, we go to nowhere.
Yeah.
And I was really excited to go to nowhere. I'm like, oh, I wonder how they've done it here.
So is that in some movie or something like that?
Yes, nowhere is in Guardians of the Galaxy, the movie.
I don't remember that at all.
It's where they go meet Taval, the I can't remember what the hell his thing is. The Collector.
Oh
played
yeah.
By
I remember them. That was Benicio del Toro.
Yes, Benicio del Toro.
Yeah. I remember him as the Collector, but I don't remember anything about that scene.
Yeah, that's nowhere. That's the giant head of the celestial being that
Yeah.
they've been mining the brain matter.
Yeah. That was cool. Like they fly. Like I mean, I've seen Guardians of the Galaxy, but I don't remember that at all. Yeah, there's a space station in the mined out brain of a celestial being, like giant ass head, which was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Flying in and landing in, it reminded me a lot of, I don't remember what it was called in Mass Effect 2, but there's like a space station, outlaw space station thing that reminded me a lot of.
Yeah.
Where it's run by Asari, that's voiced by Carrie-Anne Moss. I can't remember her character's name, but it reminded me a lot of that.
Now this spaceport you fly into is huge.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yep.
But there's so many different ships and aliens and things just laying about. It's so cool looking in there.
Yeah, there was just around. A lot of walking around this chapter and looking at stuff.
Yeah, not much happens in the way of like action.
There's a little bit. You fight these two brother boss guys that have like armor that is up when they're near each other.
Yeah. So that they're sent by the Monster Queen.
Yeah. I can't even remember her name.
No, I can't remember either.
Yeah, we robbed her in a previous chapter. So she sent these two boys to come get us. Their armor the armor really reminded me of, do you remember in Bram Stoker's Dracula by Francis Ford Coppola, like the Dracula armor that was red? Yeah. Their armor reminded me of that, except it was black. It was an interesting fight. Anyways, we're getting
Lady
a little
Hellbender.
Lady Hellbender. We're getting a little ahead of ourselves.
Way ahead of ourselves, because that happens right at the end of the chapter. Yeah. So we go through the spaceport, looking at all the things, chatting with the people,
looking at the weird aliens,
talking to them, and then we take the elevator down into the actual city. and we get to wander around there a little bit.
Yeah.
And man, there's
There's a
so
lot
much
to look at. Yeah.
They did such a good job of just, the scale doesn't feel huge. It
No.
feels pretty small, but there's so much stuff crammed into this little area that you can walk around in.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
And there is actual like people you can talk to and do things, but there's also just like ambient stuff happening that you don't interact with. You could just look at it or whatever. So there's also like Drax. Oh, you meet Mantis and she's like, "Oh, Gamora, it's good to see you. Have you stopped having your suicidal thoughts and stuff like this?" It's just like, okay, Mantis, simmer down now. But she like whispers into Drax ear something, and then Drax goes off to be alone.
Yeah.
And they're looking into.
He gets all pouty.
They're looking into what are they looking at? The edge of the universe or something like that? I don't even know.
The edge of the known universe.
Yeah, what looks like it's just a black hole or something. I don't know. But they get all philosophical, and Peter Quill is just like trying to Peter Quill it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's just like a lot of like I tried to find everything that you could do in there. Like I ate all the different types of food because one of the things is like you really gotta they're hyping up this one type of food. I can't remember what it was, but I tried all the food. Like they all cost you units to do.
Yeah, so this is one of the first places that we can actually spend some money and do some
I still
things.
think like the money is just fake. Like I don't think it's doing anything really. It could have put just any amount of money counter on the screen and it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
Then again, I guess when you go to the collector's museum, you could potentially buy a doll for Gamora.
Yeah.
But I don't have enough money to buy it. So
I had enough money.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
How did you have enough money?
I didn't spend all my money.
Well, I didn't spend any at that point either, so I'm not sure.
I don't know. Maybe I found more than you did?
Yeah, maybe.
So the first thing you do there's so many shops like when you first get there and so many things to see, and you can talk to all the shopkeepers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you can see everything they have for sale. It's so well detailed in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can go to this bar.
Yep.
Because you find this is after the last episode, Rocket and Groot are just like, no, we're out of here.
Yeah, they're being Rocket's being such
boys.
A wiener.
Yeah. And so they're at nowhere as well in this bar.
Well, and I should say, I think Groot isn't out. I think it's more like Rocket.
Rocket's definitely toting him around.
Yeah.
Groot's still in with the group, but he's like gotta hang out with Rocket.
Yeah.
And so they're in this bar, and you can go in there and start chatting with them and be like, "Hey man, what's up? Will you coming back? Whatever." And another alien comes up, and he's like, he starts starting stuff with you. He's like, "Hey. Did you have that happen to you?"
I didn't have that happen.
Really?
Yeah, I must have I went into the bar, but maybe because I didn't immediately go over there to talk to them or something. I didn't have any of that happen. Oh wait, let me think here. I did have something happen in there, but I didn't think it involved Rocket and Groot.
Yeah, Rocket and Groot are standing there, try and talk to them.
Yeah.
And then this other alien comes in and starts interrupting. Rocket and Groot are about to leave, but this alien comes up and he's got his gun out and he's pointing it at Peter.
I don't remember this, so maybe I missed this part.
Crazy.
I mean, it is possible to have different things happen.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I do remember going into the bar, but I was looking at everything else before anything. So maybe they just left before.
Yeah, it could be.
Because I did think later, like, oh, I never talked to them. So then I went back and they weren't in the bar anymore. So maybe I missed out on that.
I talked to them immediately.
I must have missed out on
And
that.
then alien comes up.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, Peter Quill, we're I can't remember what he says. They're the Night Riders or something like that.
No, I don't remember that at all.
And so you have to diffuse the situation by singing the song that he's singing, trying to match the lyrics.
Nope. Definitely didn't do that. Definitely didn't do that. That's crazy.
And you're like, I don't know who you are.
Yeah. I do not remember that at all. So
oh, wow.
I missed that for sure.
Interesting. Yeah. So he comes up, he tries to hassle you about you taking off with his sister or something like that.
That sounds about right, but no, I didn't have that.
And so you have to diffuse the situation by singing the song that he's singing, but you don't know who he is or what the song is he's singing.
Weird.
And so you diffuse the situation, he leaves, and then And then you turn back to talk to Rocket and Groot, and they're already gone. They're like, yeah, whatever. You diffused it, whatever.
Oh, crazy. No, I don't remember that at all. I'm going to, like I said before, I'm going to definitely have to go through again and see what I missed or whatever. For sure. What else? I bought a lottery ticket, I think.
I didn't buy the lottery ticket.
I played the slot machine.
I played the slot machine.
Which I won, but then lost because it said it was having an error, so I didn't get my money.
I won. I got my money.
What?
Yeah.
No, I hit the jackpot, and it was like it had a communication error or something, so I didn't get any money.
I didn't hit the jackpot, but I got money.
Man.
Maybe that's how I had enough to buy the doll.
Yeah, maybe. What else was there? I don't know. There was just random aliens just to talk to and just see what's going on.
Yeah. Even after I went up and talked to these kids.
Yeah.
And
they stole you.
They stole units off me.
Yeah, they did that to me too. They have the collector's museum you can go into, which I definitely did.
Did you pay money?
I paid money.
So you get, if you talk to the alien and defuse the situation, you get a free ticket for that.
Oh my God. What? That's crazy. I'm definitely going to have to go back and check this all out. Yeah, so... Yeah, the museum was cool because it has all this weirdo stuff in there that you can check out. Like, it's got, like, I think, wasn't Nova's helmet in there and, like,
Frog Thor?
Yeah, Frog Thor. Yeah, like pickled Frog Thor with his Frogliner. I don't even know how to pronounce
Frogliner, yeah.
And Mjolnir, then there was, like,
Frogliner.
There was also the Ultimate Nullifier was in there, and you can just read all these things about the different... things that were in there.
Yeah, it wasn't as crazy cool chaos as in like the movie where the collector has all these guys and stuff all lying around. It was just like a little loop you could do through a little museum,
which was cool anyways.
Yeah, it was definitely cool. We went through and read all the articles and all.
Oh yeah, I read them all too.
Like, oh, this is so cool.
I checked them all out. It was pretty interesting anyways. Yeah. I was hoping there would have been some less obscure things in there.
Oh yeah.
But it was mostly just sort of a more obscure. I can't remember them all, but I think there was like someone's weapons and...
Yeah, it's definitely extreme fan service for some of the people who read the Guardians of the Galaxy mangas, I think.
But it's also
not
like...
mangas,
comic books. I think they probably couldn't put like Peter Parker's web shooters in there or something like that. Like, I think there's licensing things, so they couldn't really
probably
do it anyways, but yeah.
And you get to the end of the little loop, and you can choose to buy something out of the like crane.
Well,
game
and the
box.
collector, like he sort of interviews you and says like, "Oh, I have the perfect thing for you."
Yeah,
and I couldn't afford it.
Oh, I did.
Oh my God, that's crazy. So what did you give it to Gamora?
No,
not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
I think I stopped playing after this chapter.
Yeah. So
I think
after this part, we're here to talk to. I don't even remember who we're here to talk to.
One of the head security guys here that Peter Quill knows. I think it's head security.
Yeah.
Something
but we're supposed to go to the tower or something like that.
Yeah.
And then we get there and there's a guy like, "No, sorry, you can't go this way. Go this way through the back alley." Like, sorry, it's closed this way. And I'm just like, okay. So you go like through the back bowels of the space station. Yeah. And lo and behold, you go into the back storage area where there's all these pallets of brain matter.
Yeah.
I was like, what's with these space noodles back here? And it's like, oh, it's the Celestial's brains. Gross. So you wind your way through there, and Peter Quill does a funny little impersonation of people back there where he'll like pretend like talking to himself as Rocket and stuff like that, which was pretty funny. But you get through there, and then you fight the two brothers that are sent by the Lady
Hellbender.
Lady Hellbender
sends
to get you.
two bounty hunters after you.
And I didn't find that fight particularly hard.
No, it definitely wasn't.
But like the whole squad reunites somehow for some reason there.
Yeah.
And then you take them out, and I don't even remember how it ends after that part.
I think that's the end of the chapter right there.
You do the flashback after that.
Yeah, there's another flashback.
But I don't remember like what caused the end of the chapter there. The previous chapters, like the one ends like, oh, they get caught. Yeah. That's the chapter's end. They escape. That's the chapter's end. I don't remember, like, did we just beat them and it's like, okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think that's where the chapter ends.
But then there's the flashback, and you really find out that Peter thinks his mom is crazy at this point.
Yeah.
She's like, I know you don't believe me. Your dad's from outer space. He's like, Mom, enough with my dad being from outer space.
And we find out what's in the gift.
Yes.
It's Peter Quill's elemental blasters.
Yes. Oh, there was some sort of upgrade to his gun, too. We got an upgrade to his gun.
You get another one of the elemental blast things.
I don't think it was an elemental blast, but it was like a power-up, maybe? I can't remember, but something happened again where...
It's been a couple weeks since we played, so it's a little bit fuzzy on the details.
But the flashback is baby Peter Quill with his mullet looking at these blasters, and then Mom's screaming downstairs, so he goes downstairs with the blasters, and the aliens are there to take Peter Quill away.
Yep.
And he's trying to fight his mom, save his mom, shooting these guys, and they kidnap him. And looks like Mom is mortally wounded.
Yep, looks like.
We don't know, but that's what we think, anyways. But yeah, it was another good chapter.
Oh yeah,
really I liked it a lot. So it's crazy though how it's different for, both of us.
Yeah, you just missed the timing on that alien.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna have to go back and try and see what I've missed and all these things. So
yeah, there's probably a lot. There's probably a lot. I was looking up the see what Lady Hellbender's name is, and got a little bit of a spoiler there.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on in this game.
Yeah, definitely.
At the start,
what a beautiful set piece that was.
Before the whole mission starts, when we're on the planet, you're back on the Milano, and you're having the interactions with all the crew again, and you go to the bathroom, and again, someone's using Peter's toothbrush to like Gamora's using it to clean her gun or something like that, and Rocket's yelling at Peter, and just another interesting backstory thing. But I am looking forward to when they finally are just like, yes, okay, Rocket is a member of the team. He's going to stop being an asshole.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting a little tired of asshole Rocket now.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything you could do about that either.
I mean,
I've been trying to keep him happy the entire time.
No, I think there's no way to do it.
There's just no way to do it. He's just upset the entire time.
He's just a angsty teenager.
Yeah.
So it'll be nice when he finally stops being a dick.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out what happens later on in the week when we go back to playing it.
Yes, exactly.
Probably on Friday for you, Saturday for you.
I'll play it on Saturday. That's the dual, I play Guardians of the Galaxy, and then I'll move on to Watch Dogs Legion.
Nice.
Yeah, which is a crazy game. We never talked about that, but that game's crazy.
Yes.
Just I'm playing that in permadeath mode, so if my agent dies, the agent's done, and you got to recruit new ones, and just all the different agents. It's crazy.
Yes.
So very fun game. Yeah, that's it for Game Club.
That's it for Game Club and for our weekly recap.
Yes.
Let's move on.
Okay.
To
all right,
patreon.com/StreamVoidPod.
Okay.
If you want to get in there, support this podcast, you get access to all of the before podcast banter that we do.
Yes.
There's a half an hour or an hour.
Yes.
Of stuff that nobody gets to listen to because it's as soon as you arrive through the doors, I hit record.
Yep.
And we talk about whatever we're talking about. And then there's at least a half an hour before the show before the theme song kicks in. There's a half an hour of stuff that we talk about with chat.
Yep.
So you get access to all of that for whatever price you want to throw at the screen. It doesn't matter.
And post podcast chat too.
Yep. That's mostly live though.
That's true.
I don't record any of that.
Oh, okay. Then never mind.
I guess I could start doing post podcast chat.
It's something else to listen to, anyways.
For sure.
Everything I say is like a golden message from God. So
he's not wrong. So you can get in there. StreamVoid Pod, patreon.com.
Yep.
Let's talk about the news.
Okay.
The new DualSense wireless controller colors are coming this month. And new PS5 console covers.
Yes.
With some really nice color.
Yeah, man.
Really nice color. These look great.
You're going to have to get a PS5 now, I guess.
Yeah, just so I can have that sweet color. Purple,
yeah, exactly.
Purple podcast. Purple.
I like how they're doing this way. This was... it's so crazy how, it's so cyclical. Xbox 360 had this... 12 years ago with their faceplates.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, no one wants faceplates. Get out of here with this trash. But now PlayStation's back with the colored console covers, and everyone's like, yeah, okay, all right, I'm in.
This is great.
Yeah, so I think you can tell I'm going to be getting one of these here.
Yes.
And I'll be getting, I don't know, like, I guess I do want the pink controller, but like, I don't know, man. I still don't really like the DualSense controller too much. Just feels weird. I was using it again yesterday. I was playing Ratchet and Clank, and it's still like, I prefer the Xbox controller. But yeah, they got like red, I don't know, turquoise, purple, pink, and black.
Stock black.
Yeah, matte black, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it.
Yeah, their colors are great. If I had a PS5, I'd be getting one.
It's better than having just to buy, like, if I want, oh, sorry, you want the pink PlayStation? You got to buy the pink PlayStation.
Yeah.
It's not like just slide it off. Put the PlayStation in a new tower, basically, is what they're doing here. So it's very cool.
Yeah, I wonder how much these are going to cost. I don't know.
Too much, I'm sure.
If it says.
Well, the controllers are like $89 or $90.
The controllers are going to be like $100 for sure.
And then, I mean, it's just a piece of plastic. You'd think it wouldn't be that much, but.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Starting January 21st, you can get them.
Yep.
They're going to be $60.
Oh, yeah? That's your guess, or is that what it says?
That's what it is. It's $54.99.
Yeah, American, probably.
American.
Yeah.
God, what? Come on.
I know.
The controllers are $74.99. How is the piece of freaking plastic that you snap onto your console $54.99 and the controllers are $74.99?
I mean, let's say like they figure they're not going to sell that many, so they have to increase the price because
I guess
the parts they have to order, there's not that many, so the cost per part is higher and blah 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 bullshit. So who knows, right?
Ooh, Gran Turismo 7 coming out.
Yep, Gran Turismo 7 eventually will one day arrive.
Oh, it's yeah, you can pre-order it right now.
Well, you can pre-order anything right now.
I guess so.
I probably will get these. Fuck. Son of a bitch.
Yes. I don't know. I also prefer the Xbox controller now that I've been using it more, especially because it actually works with everything. It works with Epic, it works with Amazon games, it works with everything on my PC.
Exactly.
And the stupid PlayStation 4 controllers don't. I haven't tried a PlayStation 5 controller yet, but you're the only one.
I mean, I guess I could bring it over next time and we could see, but who knows, right? I mean, it's probably, you can just Google it too and it'll tell you about either way. Yeah, I mean, I always buy the pink controller. Who am I fooling? Who am I fooling? I'm gonna buy it anyway.
Yeah, you are for sure, 100%.
I mean, I ordered the friggin' special, like, I don't even know what it was called, the Game Lab Xbox controller that you like design on your own.
Yeah.
So I ordered that on the last day,
and so then they brought it back.
Yeah. Well, now it's the Xbox Series controller.
Yeah.
So it has the extra button on it. So.
Ah, yes, the share button.
Yeah, the share button. So. I'll probably design another one of those eventually too. Probably look a lot like the other one I got.
Probably.
I just like it's got my name on it and everything. Well, not my name, but it says KurbStomped on it.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. Yeah. So when are you going to PS5?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I will. Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, probably not.
Tencent acquires Back 4 Blood developer Turtle Rock Studios.
This is like, bad news almost. Like, well, I don't know. Bad news is the way to say it, but like you can tell, Back 4 Blood didn't do too well, and Turtle Rock was just like, oh crap.
Yeah.
They're going to either shut down or like, have to go on the market. So that's kind of what it seems like to me. Like if Back 4 Blood was a huge hit, I don't really see this happening too much, but who knows, right?
Turtle Rock did Evolve too.
Yeah, like two bummy games in a row that didn't like set the
great.
Yeah, I shouldn't say bummy games, but sales bombs.
Sales
basically.
Bombed, even though they were really good games.
Yeah. Tencent has been like buying up a lot of stuff recently, so that's not a surprise either. But I feel that if Back 4 Blood had been a hit, Turtle Rock wouldn't have been purchased by Tencent. I'd have to guess. I don't know for sure, but that's my feeling on it anyway.
Yeah, I would imagine as well.
But yeah, who have Tencent's recently purchased? Well, not recently.
Sumo Digital, who did Crackdown 3.
Oh yeah, see another one. Exactly. Another game where it was like, oh yeah, this was I think Crackdown 3 is actually bad. I don't know. I haven't played it, but anything I've seen of Crackdown 3, it looks really bad.
Yeah, that's all I've heard is that it's not the greatest, even though everyone was like super hyped up for it.
Well,
Because Crackdown 1, love that game.
yeah, Crackdown 2 wasn't really that good though either. But I think, I don't know, Crackdown 3, Terry Crews was in it, and everyone had a big boner for him for a while. Yeah. I think if it would have been a big hit, it would not have happened. So
The article says that Tencent owns stakes in Epic. Don't Nod. I don't know who that is.
They're
Bloober Team, no idea.
Bloober Team did like the Blair Witch and like I can't remember. I think Dot Nod is the ones that did Life is Strange, maybe. But I mean, I could like it says here, like, you know, Tencent owns a stake in Activision Blizzard. Well, so do I. So it's not you can just buy them publicly, so it's not like that huge of a deal, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's another. I mean, they're a Chinese company, so is it good? Is it bad? I don't know.
Oh yeah, Don't Nod did Life is Strange.
Yeah.
Remember Me, Twin Mirror.
Oh,
Tell Me
Twin
Why.
Mirror. Oh, Tell Me Why. Yeah.
Vampire.
That was like, yeah, I remember you could tell, like, because Tell Me Why was published by Microsoft, and you could tell Microsoft was like, here's a lot of money. Make this game really nice. And then Twin Mirror was also like the same style of game, but it was like, this one's published by Namco or Konami, I can't remember, and it was like, we're not going to give you as much money because Twin Mirror does not look anywhere near as good as Tell Me Why. Tell Me Why looks incredible. Twin Mirror could have been like Xbox 360 game almost. So yeah, interesting. Anyways, we'll see what happens. Are they going to make them work on some free to play game now?
Probably.
Yeah,
free to play mobile game.
Oh, who knows? Maybe they'll just be like, yeah, make a game. Like, who knows?
Yeah, hopefully they just let them off the rails and just do whatever.
Probably not.
Probably not.
No.
Splinter Cell remake has been announced by Ubisoft.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
I've played about 5 minutes of a Splinter Cell game. I'm not a huge sneaky fan, you know, in sneaky games.
Yeah, I used to be, but not anymore.
Yeah, but I know that the Splinter Cell games are super popular.
Oh yeah, for sure. And people have been clamoring for
anything Splinter Cell, really.
Splinter
like, when was
Cell
the
anyway,
last Splinter Cell game? Was it on? Was there even one for like PS4 or Xbox One? I don't think so.
I think PS2 was the last time they had Splinter Cell.
There was PS3's Splinter Cells. Was there? Yeah, there was. They were on the 360. So, yeah. Are they going to use, like, what's his name? The voice of Sam Fisher? Oh God, what was his name? He's an actor. I can't think of his name. He's a famous guy.
Jay Brazeau?
No, someone else. Michael Ironside.
Oh, Michael Ironside.
Yeah, Michael Ironside did the original voice for Sam Fisher. So
yeah, Michael Ironside.
Yeah. I mean, this could be cool if it's like a fully on remake, like they're doing with Dead Space over at EA. I almost said Capcom. With like next gen graphics and everything like that. Could be cool, but I'm not a sneaky boy. That's my least favorite part of games is sneaking. Like, I just don't like it. There's a lot of sneaking in Watch Dogs Legion. I don't like that part.
I haven't played a sneaking game in a while.
Yeah, I'd rather run and gun, probably.
Yeah, Michael Ironside from 2002 to 2010, and then 2018 to 2020.
Yeah. They got rid of him for a while, probably because he wanted too much money.
Eric Johnson in 2013 and Jeff Teravanian.
Sure. I mean,
Michael Ironside even did the motion capture.
What?
Yeah.
Maybe the motion capture for his face. You can't see 70-year-old Michael Ironside running around as Sam Fisher. Give me a break. That's like in the... Did you see The Irishman? I think it's The Irishman. Is that the one where they de-aged Robert De Niro on Netflix?
Oh, maybe.
And like,
I don't know.
You can tell that they should have like pasted his face on someone's younger body, because there's like fight scenes and stuff where you can just tell it's like an 80-year-old man with like a 40-year-old man's face pasted on him. It's pretty bad.
That's great. I love it.
I
love it when they DH people poorly.
Yeah.
It looks so ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly. I'll I'll watch this one. I'll check it out and see what it looks like, but I don't think I'll ever play it. Even if it was free, I don't think I'll play it.
I wouldn't play it either, but we got some fans that will definitely be playing it, so we could definitely check it out when they play it.
Oh yeah,
AR Jake will definitely be playing that.
Maybe I should expand my horizons. Maybe I should play it.
Just get a taste for it. If it comes to Game Pass, you can just do it. It doesn't matter.
It won't.
You're not out anything.
It won't come to Game Pass
other than that couple hours that you play it.
It's Ubisoft. I don't think there's any Ubisoft games on Game Pass.
Well,
yeah.
I don't know what to tell you then. You have to spend money to maybe not like it at all.
It might be given away on Games for Gold or something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
They do have.
Oh yeah, you could do like just play an old Splinter Cell.
I mean, I do have some. They were on Games with Gold before.
Well, just do it then. See if you like it.
I don't want to though.
maybe you've matured.
I haven't.
Like stealth action.
No, I've never matured. I've never been accused of being mature before. Okay, it's not happening. I mean, even in like, there's one mission in like Beyond Good and Evil that's stealth, and I'm just like, fuck. I hate this fucking mission, man. Jade has to like avoid the pigmen, and it's like, no, fuck, this sucks. Another Ubisoft game. Typical Ubisoft game. They use all the same mechanics and everything across all their games.
Yeah.
Yeah, like look at Assassin's Creed. You got to go.
Oh yeah, as well.
Climb the tower and unlock the map, and
Assassin's Creed is Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, but it's in Far Cry. You got to go to the tower to unlock the map. It's in The Crew. You got to drive to the location to unlock the map. They just use all the same like mechanics in all their games. It's crazy.
I guess that's why I don't play Ubisoft games. I just don't play Ubisoft games.
Yeah, I mean, Assassin's Creed's pretty good.
I know, you've told me.
It's pretty fun. Oh yeah, you played it. That's right. I remember.
I played the first one.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
The story in the first ones, oh man, I really love the combination of like the old, like, you know, you're playing as well, anyways.
Assassin's Creed. I like the idea of the story of Assassin's Creed. I liked how they use the Animus to go back and figure out some stuff. But yeah, just not for me.
Fair enough.
Speaking of not for me, or not for anybody, not for Activision Blizzard anyway.
Yeah.
Even though the employees probably want it. Activision Blizzard asks employees not to sign a union card.
What a shocker.
What a shocker. Big corporation doesn't want their employees unionized.
I know, it's crazy.
Wow.
So, unions are always generally good.
Yes.
For the employee, not the employer.
Nope.
And I mean, of course, they're going to try to prevent them from unionizing because it'll cost them money. It's just the way it is. Unions are generally always improve the situation. Generally.
Yeah.
There's times where no, it doesn't. But,
yeah.
I know a lot of times I remember there was a union thing going on at an airline one time, and they were putting up flyers like, you have to pay union dues, and they were talking about how like, oh, you have to pay your union dues. Well, you could, if you just didn't have to pay your union dues, you could buy a new PlayStation with that money. It's like, well, with my union dues, maybe I'll get paid so much more that I can buy a PlayStation anyway.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, I think they try to prey on people that don't understand like what's going to get them.
Yeah.
It's be also the same people that think like, I don't want to take overtime because it puts me, I'll take home less money because it puts me in a higher tax bracket. It's not how it works, man.
Nope, definitely doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, will they unionize? Maybe. Should they? Probably.
Oh yeah. 100%.
I mean, I think
should
really should Blizzard. Well, fucking Blizzard has been just a shit show for the last 2 years or something like that. If I was a Blizzard person, I'd be like, yeah, where do I sign up? Let's go. Let's make this happen. And it's not really union busting they're doing. They're just saying like, you should really look into it before you sign it. Don't just sign a union card just because they give it to you.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, all right, I guess so. Maybe do some research. Maybe their union deal would be really bad. Who knows?
Yeah, you never know.
But
I think they definitely need a union. They need to stop whatever's going on over there.
I think that every video game production company they should all unionize because they work in one of the shittiest like job markets in the world where it's like, okay, I got a job. We're making this game for 2 years. Well, the game's done, so see you later.
Adios.
Yeah, we don't need you anymore. We'll hire you maybe for the next game. They're all like contractors, basically.
Yeah.
It's pretty much bullshit, really.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah.
Then again, I mean, if they're all unionized, they're all getting paid more. Like, does that drive the price of the games up? Yeah. I don't think it'll change the price of games. But
I don't think so either.
It's who knows? Maybe that's like, rather than having Assassin's Creed come out every year, it's only every 2 years now. I mean, I guess that's kind of the way it is.
Polished.
It is
game.
now. I mean, there was no Assassin's Creed game this year, so.
No, I guess not.
No. They just moved into year 2 of Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yep.
And speaking of Assassin's Creed.
Speaking of Assassin's Creed crossover stories was announced.
Yeah.
And we watched a trailer.
Yeah. So this was a crossover between Odyssey and Valhalla, which is crazy because they're having DLC for Odyssey, which is the last Assassin's Creed game. So that's pretty crazy that they're going to go back and add missions into the older game to hype up the new game. I guess it's a way to get people to maybe buy Valhalla that haven't bought Valhalla if they just have Odyssey.
Yeah.
Like they didn't know. Oh, wow, there's more than one Assassin's Creed game? Whoa, I had no idea. But it's kind of cool. It reminded me of when they released a mission for, I think it was Mass Effect 1, like 2 years after it was out. Right before Mass Effect 2 came out, they released like a thing, like a prequel thing for Mass Effect to lead into Mass Effect 2, which was just so crazy because it's like, are they going to make any money on this at this point?
Yeah.
So, but this also points towards what they're doing with Assassin's Creed, where it's going to be like a games as service thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you just play Assassin's Creed. Here's the Assassin's Creed launcher.
Yeah.
And
play, go whatever, do whatever.
You know, oh, you want to play as Ezio? Well, you know, you can just pay $5 and you can get the Ezio and you can go out and play. I don't know. Well, I'm interested to see what's going on anyways. But I also agree. A lot of people are saying like these games are getting too big, which is super true. Like I played Valhalla for like 60 hours so far, and I'm not even like, I don't even think I'm halfway through it. Like there's just so much to do in the game, which is cool because it's like, okay, you want to do regular mission, you can just do mission, but it's also like, oh, I want to run around the map and find collectibles and do that stuff. You can do that too, but there's just so much shit. It's just crazy.
Yes.
Yeah. So I never played Odyssey. I do want to play Odyssey. Played a lot of Valhalla. It'll be interesting to see how they move forward with this. It's not making Mikey T want to play it, though.
No, not at all.
You didn't see it?
This whole news section of podcast is just like KurbStomped talks about Assassin's Creed.
It's been like that for sure. I mean, I'm not trying to convince you or anything. But
no, I know.
I'm just I was like, I don't care as much about the story outside of the Animus anymore. But like the first 3 games with like Desmond and like what's going on and just uncovering the weirdo shit that's going on. Because the first one, it just starts out, Desmond has been kidnapped. He's in the Animus, like what's going on? And then it just gets crazier as it keeps going, and it sort of all connects up, and it's like, what the hell? There was aliens and like
aliens.
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, there's all sorts of weird, like the whole like, well, you're the first. Is it in Assassin's Creed 2 or 1? I can't remember. You're trying to get the Apple of Eden, which is like the artifact, you know, like from the Garden of Eden.
Yeah.
But you collect memories of what was going on, Adam and Eve, and it's like, where did they come from? Oh, they were like 2 genetically created humans that are escaping the spaceship with this weapon that's called the Apple of the Eden. It's just like so crazy. But when you finally like picture it all together, you're like, holy shit, like this is such a crazy story. So I've been thinking about like Assassin's Creed, like, man, I should go back and just replay them. Like get the story again.
Yeah.
Because they were so good. And then, I don't know, the more recent ones now, it's like when you leave the Animus, I'm like, fuck, I gotta go walk around this office building, like son of a bitch. But before it was like Desmond, like you're in the game you unlock the ability to like run up a wall, and it's like, oh, now Desmond knows how to do that, so you can like adventure into the office space that you couldn't see before because you couldn't get up there and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool that way. And like in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, one of them, you have a little villa that you're at, which you improve in the Animus, and it lets you like figure out stuff in the real world because you're in the same villa just like 300 years later.
Yeah.
Just like cool.
That actually kind of reminds me of the movie.
Actually, I've never seen the movie. Maybe
It's
I
good.
should watch the movie.
I liked it. A lot of people hated it
Yeah.
because it spent a lot of time out of the Animus.
Yeah. I should
But
watch it.
I really liked it. I thought it was
should watch
really
I
good.
should watch it. Yeah. Anyways, Assassin's Creed. I like it a lot.
Yes, you do.
I've had a good time playing it. I've got my money's worth out of any Assassin's Creed game I've ever bought.
Yes, you have.
Yeah. So
60 plus hours. That's $1 an hour right there.
it's crazy.
Well,
There's
maybe
just
a
I
little
haven't
bit
even
less.
like unlocked
More.
half the map. Like this Valhalla has different sections and it shows you what level you should be. And like I can't even go into half of these areas because they're like so high level. It's crazy. Yeah,
Crazy.
it is.
Let's talk about Roblox.
Okay.
I can't remember anything in this
Okay.
video, but so you'll have to take the lead. But it's
Sure.
I'm pretty sure it's all about people not getting paid enough for creating
Yeah.
assets and stealing assets, and people not getting paid and stuff like that.
Yeah, so this was a video by, what are these guys called?
People make games.
People Make Games. I don't know what their deal is. Like, if they're just, I don't know what they do on YouTube. Tell stories about
Yeah.
games. Anyways,
As we know, Roblox is notoriously bad for paying their content creators for making stuff in game.
yes, it's like the amount of, so when you sell something in Roblox, you get paid in Robux, which you can take, like, withdraw from your Roblox account to your bank account. But like, if someone buys something for 200 Robux in the game, you get 50 Robux or something like that. Like, I don't know the exact.
I think it's even less than
Yeah,
that.
it's
I think
not
like
very
you get
good.
20 Robux.
It's not very good, but whatever. I mean, you know that when you're signing up that this is the split.
Yeah, it's like a 90-10 split.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
80-20.
It could definitely be better, but when you sign up for it, it's listed in there. So part of this video is they're saying like, it's exploitative of kids because they don't know any better. Okay, true, fair enough, but I don't know what the Roblox sign up thing is. Does it say you have to be 18 years of age or older to make games? I don't know. A lot of this video is like complaining about stuff that's Roblox isn't taking care of because it's not like it's a Roblox problem, but it's not like a Roblox problem. I don't know if that makes sense. It's like, okay, these kids are making games for people, but the people that are making the kid, like if a kid wants to make a game, he can like work with someone else. Is the person they're working for exploiting them because they're not paying them enough money? It's like, yeah, maybe that's true, but like it's like a separate company making a game for Roblox,
Yeah.
It's not like Roblox is exploiting this kid. This other person is using Roblox to exploit this kid this way, right?
Yeah.
Could Roblox do something about it? I guess maybe they could. I don't know how you could really, but it is what it is. Another one is like a lot of warnings about child safety in Roblox and stuff like that. And again, like most of their arguments here were like people they're playing Roblox and then they join a Discord where they're getting like, sent inappropriate messages and stuff like that. It's
Yeah.
like, well, Roblox can't moderate an
No, they
outside
definitely can't.
Discord, but when they're saying like people report them to Roblox and say like this guy was preying on me as a kid, well, like what does Roblox do? Just ban them in the game when all they have is the information that's said? Like, I don't disbelieve it that it's not happening. I'm sure it happened.
Oh, it's 100% happening.
It happened, but like, what are they gonna do? Like,
I know Roblox can't do much about
it's
anything outside
their platform, basically. So they shut down their forum because they couldn't make it a safe place.
Yeah.
So I don't know. This video was like, there's a lot of bad things about Roblox for sure. And I'll say, like, I own Roblox stock, so, like, whatever, take it as is. Not like I own a lot, but I do have Roblox stock.
He's invested.
I mean, technically.
You got to disclose that for sure.
Technically, I am.
You got 5 Roblox stock. You got to disclose that.
But a lot of this video is just, like, stuff that's... I found just it was drummed up basically to... get this views on this video. Like, even at the start of the video, they were like, we contacted Roblox on our first video. They wouldn't reply to us. But now that we had 150,000 views, they would reply to us now. And then it's like, oh, they make a second Roblox video. Now this one has 4 million views. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yep. There are definitely bad. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of bad things about Roblox.
Yes.
They have the Roblox collectible market, which is basically like... These are like NFTs in Roblox, basically.
Yeah.
Where you can buy a hat, but you can also sell it to somebody else.
Yeah.
So
for ridiculous prices. And,
yeah,
and it's they've got the whole price chart of how it's sold over the last year or whatever.
But like, is that any different than like trading cards on Steam?
No.
Except
trading cards on Steam aren't worth
2
anything.
cents, 3 cents, whereas this can be a lot more.
Yeah.
But again, these prices are set by...
It's like skins in CSGO.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's... Yeah, anyways, we're going to be talking about NFTs next, so I'll save it for there. But this is basically like pretty much the same thing. The one thing they're complaining about in this video is there's like a lot of real items and stuff like that. Like there's Gucci handbags that are official Gucci handbags. And it's like, yeah, you could buy it. And there's, they make it sound like it's a stock market or you're winning the lottery possibly.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, I mean, okay, fair enough. But again, they're talking about these kids that are spending all this money. It's like, well, their parents had to put in a credit card for them. Like, do the parents not have any like
control over their kids
or onus on it? Like,
do
you have to like? It's like when these kids charge $20,000 on the credit card. It's like, well, you fucking gave the kid the credit card. Like, why are they charging back? Like, it kind of drives me wild that way. Like, it's just hands off parenting. Like, crazy. And then they say there's like the Roblox black market where you can trade items without going through a Roblox, so you can earn more money because like Roblox always take a cut. If you buy the hat on the Roblox store, they take a certain amount of money, but if you just give it as a gift, I think there's no money taken, so you can like gift them Robux or give them real cash and you give them the fake hat. But like, again, that's the same thing like with CSGO or any of those ones.
Yep.
Like exactly the same thing.
Yeah, I was talking to one of the local streamers, and he's got a CSGO knife that's last sold for $540.
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
Yep. Yeah, it is crazy. Well, I know in CSGO too, it's like a knife will have like a stat counter on it and stuff like that, or a gun. Keep track of how many headshots you've done, and you want to get that gun because it shows your stat, but it shows the historical headshots on it, so it's pretty crazy that way.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, okay, I agree. Roblox is pretty exploitative money wise to the kids, but a lot of this video is just, like and then the other thing too. Okay, like they have the example like this guy was sending inappropriate messages to this underage girl. Okay, fine. It was on Discord. He still makes games on Roblox. Again, it's a case of, her versus him. She says this happened. He says it didn't happen that way. Who do you believe? I mean, it's probably true, but like, again, what is Roblox going to do about it?
Yeah, they can't really do anything. I mean, it's essentially a contractor.
Yeah, but I mean, they could. Like, people have been. They say something stupid on Twitter, they lose their job. Yeah, you do something stupid in Discord, you lose your job. But again, it's happening off platform, and it's not. It's just hard to see which way to go with it. Yeah, that example in the video of like people being bullied in Roblox through voice chat, like they cornered a guy in the game and were like bullying him and stuff like that. But again, it's just like, game. Well, that, and you can report them in game and they'll have an audio log and whatever. But it's just like, I know that there's things built into it to report people and stuff. They say they don't work and everything like that, but who knows? Yeah. I mean, Is this any different than what was going on in Habbo Hotel or some other shit like that? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much money. I don't know because I'm not in there.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know anything about Roblox and how they monetize their stuff. I don't know anything about Habbo Hotel and how they did things.
It was, yeah, similar stuff anyways. I know that like a lot of people were making a big deal of this video, and it is a big deal, but I think this video is a little overblown in what they're talking about.
I can't remember. I barely could pay attention to it.
I watched it at 2 times speed today, so
I
got caught up on it very quickly. But when it started out, I was just like, okay, all right. But by the end, I just was like, they kind of made this video to get views. I mean, I guess everybody makes videos to get views. I guess that's the idea.
Yeah.
But, you know, he talks about the exploitativeness of the money in Roblox and then ends with the Patreon ad. So, I mean, everybody's got to get paid, but.
Yes.
But Roblox is also a big company.
Yes.
And it's not like you can negotiate with Roblox to be like, I'd like to get paid more money. And they'd be like, okay, whatever, goodbye.
Yeah.
Like, there's no, at least I don't think there's any special deals or whatever.
I would imagine there has to be, especially for their guys, the people who make the bigger games.
I don't know. Does it matter though, really? Like, have you seen the quality games in Roblox? I don't think it matters.
Well, especially with the new Roblox coming out, or the new graphics and stuff. Like, people start making AAA games. That's people driving. You're driving more people to the platform to play the games.
I don't think anyone's going to make a AAA game in Roblox.
I think they will.
I don't know, man.
I think with the new tools and stuff, I think people are going to be able to create a lot of interesting things. But yeah, the revenue split with it not being that good, are people going to make the games to try and make the money?
Like, you can't spend like $10 million to make a Roblox game. You'll never make your money back.
No.
So
it'll be interesting to see what happens.
So I would think that now that they're publicly traded and all this stuff, scrutiny is going to be on them more, and things will change. They will change their revenue sharing, I'm sure.
Yeah.
They will continue. I mean, again, like, it's a big company, but it's not like these things aren't known to them or they're not working at it or whatever. Maybe they're not actually like taking it as serious as they could be. Like, maybe they could have a big message when you sign in, like, hey, don't talk to weirdos on Discord. But like, is that their job or is that the parents' job? Like, it's, I don't know. I don't have kids, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know how kids work, but like, whenever I read about like, oh, they preyed upon my kid on Discord, it was like, why don't you know what your kid's doing? Your kid's 12 on Discord? Like, why don't you know what your kid is doing?
Yeah.
Or why don't you know what your kid's doing on Roblox? So, or why did your kid spend $4,000 on Roblox bucks? Like, why aren't you like paying attention to what your kid's
this
doing?
Stuff?
But everyone wants the screen to monitor their children.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Anyways, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I think kids want to make games. They're like, oh, I can make a game. Well, here's a good platform to make a game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can get paid to make this game just a little bit? Yeah. I'll take it.
Well, that was one of the things. One guy, he made a game and he made a lot of money. Well, a few $1,000s in Robux that he could have withdrawn. Yeah. But he was a kid and he was just like, I want this hat. So he spent 100,000 Robux to buy a hat in the game. And at the time, okay, that was fine. He liked that. But now he's older. He's like, well, I shouldn't have done that, obviously. Well, it's like, no shit, you shouldn't have done it. Of course not.
You grow up and you learn some lessons.
And his game was popular, whatever, but then it got deleted because he used, so they say in the video, you can use the in-game Roblox like assets, and some of the assets were like stolen. So they got removed. So his game got removed. Yeah. Now, I don't know if that sounds like weird to me that they would delete the whole game. Yeah. Whereas not just remove those assets and be like, you have to replace these assets. But who knows how the moderation process in Roblox works, right?
Yeah, not a clue.
So that sucks for him. But it's also like he's an adult now and he's like, oh, I should have taken the money. Well, yeah, no, you probably should have. But when you were a kid, you were just like, yeah, I want that sparkly ass hat. I've been looking at that hat. I can afford it finally.
Yeah.
Right, there you go.
Yeah.
That's on you.
Now you've learned a lesson that will stay with you for the rest of your life.
Exactly. Yeah. So, anyways, it is what it is.
Yeah. Let's stop talking about Roblox.
Okay.
Next up, Square Enix says it hopes NFTs and blockchain will become a major trend in games.
Man, Well, it's not Square Enix. It was like the CEO of Square Enix or whatever. So it may as well be Square Enix.
Yeah, I didn't read this article at all.
Yeah, he basically is just saying like, oh, NFTs are going to be the future. Oh, we should get them in our games. Blah blah blah. Like another, terrible take on NFTs or whatever. Yeah. Like a Final Fantasy NFT. Like, what is that? You get a new hat. Cloud can wear a different hat that no one else has, or whatever. NFTs are stupid. I agree. I think they're the dumbest shit in the world. If you buy a JPEG, you're a moron. But like, I've said it. Is it any different than like the CS:GO skins that we were just talking about?
Nope.
Like,
I don't think it's any different.
That's just a pre-NFT thing.
Yeah.
Like, Steam knows who owns the skin. You can sell the skin. You can buy a skin. That's just like an NFT, right?
Yep. Except there's NFTs. There's only one.
Well, I mean, they have only. You can have more than. You can have the skin that you have. Well, I mean, I guess. With CS:GO, like if you have the headshot skin, maybe your headshot skin only has 50 headshots on it. It's technically a different headshot skin.
I guess so.
Is it any different than those stupid boring ape NFTs? What's the difference? This guy has a corncob pipe. Like,
it's different though.
Well, it's okay.
Different. He's got a corncob pipe.
Yeah, exactly. And again, like this, they're talking about, the comments on this article were like, well, when are we going to see the Square Enix like coin, like the Square Enix like crypto coin or whatever.
Square Enix crypto
but it's also
coin.
like, okay, they kind of already had that in the past too. Like when the 360 came out, you couldn't get them, but like every dollar you put on the Xbox was turned into Microsoft points. So it's not like that's a new thing in video games either.
No.
I mean, you couldn't mine new coins or whatever, but like, I don't know. I think they're dumb, but I also don't think they're a big as deal as everyone's making them out to be. Like, sure, in Assassin's Creed, I could buy a skin. Everyone can own that skin. Maybe there's the Ubisoft Assassin's Creed skin that there's only one of. That's kind of dumb. I don't really like that too much. But is it really going to affect me? Not really.
No.
I'm not interested in, like, and again, like, anyways, NFTs are so stupid, like, but like, if you buy an Assassin's Creed skin, like, do you think it's going to keep the value forever? Like, or is it going to be like, well, the next Assassin's Creed is out now, so that skin's worthless.
Oh, we disappeared.
Yeah.
We disappeared. We're not making Assassin's Creed anymore.
Exactly. Well, it's the same thing with these NFTs where it's like, oh, that web host went down. Well, my NFT's gone. It points to nothing now. Like, the website URL is gone. Well, the NFT's gone too. It's just like,
well, NFTs are on the blockchain, so...
No, well, the NFTs are on the blockchain are just pointing to where it's hosted.
Yeah.
So, like, if you have it hosted on Google and Google removes that website, then your NFT's gone.
I guess. I don't know. I don't know enough about
that
NFTs
that is how it is. So, it's kind of stupid. Like, I could make an NFT right now, host it on KurbStomped.com. You could buy it for $1. It just points to the picture on my website. But if I take the website down, it's gone. It points at nothing now. So they're pretty much the stupidest thing I've ever heard of, basically. But I mean, they're getting all these, rappers and everything to do their Bored Ape. Well, they give it to them for free. They use it as their avatar. Oh, they can sell it $300,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think game NFTs will be stupid as hell, but I also don't think it's another case of the gamers blowing it out of proportion a little bit. I think, just like when they blew it out of proportion about Epic coming in, like, oh my god, they're paying for exclusivity. Like, okay, so what? Just buy it on Epic, like, or just wait. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I'm not planning to buy any NFTs.
No, me neither.
I don't even think...
I think it's just it could just be a flash in the pan, the bubble.
Well, it is a huge bubble because all the prices are fake.
Yeah.
They're just buying them between accounts. Like, you sell yourself an NFT. I buy an NFT for $1. Then I make another account, sell it to myself for $350,000. Oh, it looks like this thing's worth $350,000. I put it on sale for $400,000. Some idiot that doesn't know any better is like, whoa, this sold for $350,000? Well, maybe I can get up to $500,000, and they just buy it. It's like those video game thing we talked about a few months ago, where they were just selling the games in between each other and getting them graded by the guy who owns the game, owns the grading company, and he sells it to his buddy that does it. It's exactly the same thing. So it's pretty stupid. It'd be different if, I don't know, if you could you could mine a new NFT. I don't even know what that would be like. What would mining an NFT be? Like crypto coins, you could at least get something out of it in theory.
Yeah.
Whereas an NFT, it's just like, what the fuck? I don't know, man.
It's just collectible trading cards.
Well, that's the other thing too.
Just one card.
That's the other thing too, is like there's that Star Wars app that you can just buy trading cards in. And is that any different than an NFT? Well, I guess a little bit, because there's multiple copies of the cards, but it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
Like you can trade these cards with your friends or other people or whatever, but you have nothing. All you have is log into the Topps account, and it says like, yeah, you own these cards. Sure. Why not? They're not good for anything, but you own them. You can trade them. It's just like, I don't get it. And there was the recent one too of the Bob Ross NFTs that Funko Pop let out, where you could buy a pack of these cards, and then if you had them, you could redeem them to get like a real Funko Pop, like a Bob Ross Funko Pop. So it's just like, I don't know. They're trying anything they can do to make some money.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm looking at the Bored Apes now.
Yeah.
And they're like, a lot
it's
of
just
these
like
are 79 ETH.
Yeah.
Ethereum. 79.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
That's because they gave them to rappers. Here you go, Eminem. Here's one. And they give it to them. They own that one. So they think there's a lot of money. There's only like 9,000 of those Bored Apes.
10,000.
Yeah, so no big deal. What's the difference between this one? Oh, this one's wearing a Robin Hood hat, and this one is wearing a pirate eye patch.
Yep. This one's on a teal background with a red hat and smoking a cigarette.
Yeah. Imagine paying money for one of those.
I don't get it, but these guys are making money hand over fist by trading.
Yeah, but they're
things.
it's kind of like a scam, sort of. It's kind of like a scam a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
So,
but people are going to spend their money how they want to spend their money, and someone's going to get rich off of it.
I'd like to make an NFT, but I also don't want to. I don't want to I don't know. It just seems like a dirty way to make money. But I guess some people don't care about that. I guess it's the same with these people that make these fucking shit coins and they pump and dump it.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing. Oh, well, whatever.
Oh, OpenSea. This says CryptoKitties on it as well.
Get
Sad Girl in a Bar.
MikeyT NFT. Can I buy your your avatar?
Yeah, for sure, dog.
Let's mint two NFTs, MikeyT.
The KurbStomped NFT and the MikeyT.
And then
NFT.
I'll give you mine and you give me yours.
Sounds good.
And then we're done.
Yeah.
Put it on sale for $400,000. Maybe you get lucky, maybe you don't. Yeah. It just seems really weird to me.
Wow, CryptoKitties.
Yeah. Now you're looking, you're interested. You want
NFT Worlds. I could buy this World Geography.
Yeah.
435 square kilometers with 76 square kilometers of water.
Perfect.
Unique features.
What is it,
it's got a bandit camp.
Is it a picture? Oh, is it in a game or something?
Yeah, it looks like a Minecraft world.
Oh yeah, that was one of the things I saw too, was there's a seed website, like for Minecraft, you can, each game world has its own seed, and that sort of determines how it's generated. So there was a new website that's like chunk base, where you put in the seed number and it'll show you like where everything is. They were selling different seeds as NFTs. And I was like, how can you sell those seeds? First of all, you don't own anything. But I guess on their website, if you want to say you own like the seed that has like, I don't know, a desert at the spawn with a nice jungle tree right there, you can say that's my seed.
Yeah.
And I own it. It was very weird.
Yeah, I think it's just all collecting. It's just all like, okay, I own this seed. That's cool.
Yeah.
Now I can sell this seed.
Yeah, but what is... Oh, I can't use that seed in the game? No, fuck you. Yeah, I can.
You can still use it. It's just they own it.
I don't know, dude. It's so stupid. Again, it's just like you have a receipt. You own the receipt.
Yeah.
that points
That's it.
to the seed. Like, who
That's it.
cares?
Yeah, this guy owns world number 10,000. Pikururu. Currently, he's trying to sell it for 10 Ethereum,
Okay.
which is $37,000.
Sounds pretty fair.
Oh, it's so weird.
Sounds fair. I'm gonna sell an NFT to my website. You can own the receipt to KurbStomped.com. It's 30 NFTs. Or no, 30 Ethereum, please.
Oh, see, this one's got a bandit camp. It's got owls. It's multi-climate. It's ore-rich. Abundance of fresh water. It's haunted.
What game are you even talking about here, man? Like, imagine it's a game that someone even cared about. God bless you.
I don't even think this is Minecraft. It's got oil.
Yeah, I don't
And
even know what you're
gemstones?
looking at, man. You're looking at a seed for
NFTworlds.com.
You're looking at a seed for Factorio.
I don't know. It looks like Minecraft because it's got like it's voxel based,
No. Well, Minecraft's not voxel based, so that's the first thing.
isn't it?
No.
I thought it was voxel.
No.
That's weird. I totally thought it was
It's
voxel.
definitely not voxel.
What is it then?
Polygon?
Huh.
Anyways, enough NFT and blockchain bullshit. Except that I'm going to buy the NFT of the MikeyT
Polygons.
logo.
Crazy.
Yeah. Voxels don't look like that. So, any other stories you'd like to talk about, sir? I think that's it.
I think that's it. That is it.
Perfect. It's the holiday season. Not a lot of news happening.
Not a lot of news happened. No,
Yeah.
I was like scanning back through Reddit and like,
Yeah, I
oh,
know.
well, nothing came out. And
Me
it's just
too.
like, oh, here's all these free games on Epic.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, well, that's going to be the end of the show then. If you are listening to this on the RSS feeds, on your Google Play, your Apple Play, your Apple Google Minecraft podcast
Okay.
place.
Just saying words now.
I'm just saying words now. Go ahead and rate us and share us with the friends because that's the best way for us to get out there.
Yes, please.
Next podcast will of course be next week, and this will be out on Wednesday, unless you are a Patreon supporter, in which case you will be able to listen to this tonight, Sunday, the 2nd of January, 2022. Patreon.com/StreamVoidPod. I'm going to pump it again for the third time this podcast.
That's okay.
Yeah. Go there and support us on stream. And yeah. If you want to watch this live, we record every Sunday at 11 a.m. PST.
Yes.
And you can listen to this live on Twitch and catch up with chat. We're about to have the post show.
Facebook.
YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah,
yes.
we're everywhere now.
We're everywhere now because we lost our affiliate status.
Well, we didn't lose it. We
got rid of it. Yeah. So we could multi-stream to
We weren't removed from the affiliate program.
No.
We asked to be removed.
Yeah. And I guess we'll see you guys again.
Bye-bye.